Welcome to your party game. Today I'm doing Firesong DLC storyline. This is second part of that playthrough and let's go ahead.
Oh, hello again. What brings you to the... I hoped to see you again, my friend. But I need to prepare for the Drafa. The Elders really must deal with the strife that has come between the circles.
Sir Stefan wants me to join you at the meeting of Drelo.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Few outsiders are permitted to attend the council meetings. But you can attest to what we saw at Tuin. The Firesong Circle is willing to use force to gather the three sacred seeds. And that's just wrong.
Can you tell me more about these sacred seeds?
The last Druid King gave one seed to each circle long ago. He also gave us a prophecy, the Dream of Kasserine. Some druids consider it a warning, but Archdruid Orlaith and others believe it's a call to action.
What exactly does this prophecy say?
Meet me at the Telling Stone, the landmark near the center of the island. It would be easier to simply show you the prophecy, and it's close to Dreyfadel. Besides, Free might be there. They will want to see you again.
Free the nature spirit. All right, I'll meet you at the telling stone.
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day. You know, Carlton Fort never has these problems on home. It's not...
Darkness stirs, roots tremble, druids gather. I am the nourisher, the sower. Needed?
I don't think that's wise, Free. I don't trust the Fire Song.
Fire song. Pulsing, ripping, torn free from the ground. Blood in leaves. A memory. You. There when blood soaked the leaves. When eyes opened and roots awoke. Defender.
You
You
feel
feel
it?
it?
Yeah.
Yes? Unrest in the soil. Wrongness.
I don't understand. What could trouble the nature spirit?
A song of hate blows through the branches. Harm drips like sap. It soaks the ground. Awaken to fire. Tremors. Volcano. Deadwood. Blood in the shadows. I am troubled.
What does that mean?
Rock. Root. Leaf. Brook. all dreams of the green, my kin, spirits given form, we are purpose, meaning. Now, a new purpose grows. Unwelcome change.
What's your purpose, Reed?
King Kasserine called me from the green. A choice to be made. A moment. Waiting. Needed. My purpose is to be. Wait. Listen. Roots must find water before they drink.
Okay. Didn't make any sense, but whatever.
Welcome to the Telling Stone, my friend. These runes tell the prophecy we call the Dream of Kasserine. Almost nothing survives from the time of the Druid King. But we have this. And now free as well.
Have you been hiding, Free?
You saw what Archdruid Michiel did to the Weirds. Druids who are ready to hurt others like that shouldn't get what they want. So I've been keeping Free safe, and helping them learn about people. They grow more every day. It's incredible.
Have you figured out why the Firesong druids want Free?
I probably know more about the Druid King than any other druid alive, but so much remains a mystery. The Dream of Kasserine describes a mountain shaking and a sower awakening. I think it's talking about Mount Firesong and Free.
How do the sacred seeds fit in?
So much has been lost, so I can only guess. Maybe Archdruid Orlaith believes the seeds must be united to make the prophecy come true? Until they end their violent ways, though, I plan to keep Free a secret. Let's go see what happens at the Drafa.
Where will the Drafa take place?
The Drafa will begin soon. 3 Archdruids from each circle meet in a dell within the hills across the valley just to the south of here. We should make our way there. I don't want to miss anything.
What do you think the Dream of Kasserine means?
Someday a new Druid King will appear to take the Ivy Throne. Kasserine led our withdrawal from the mainland. But he also saw a day when Druids would once again take their place in Tamriel. For good or ill.
Good or ill? You think the return of the Druid King might be bad?
The dream is a promise and a warning. Some Druids believe we're destined to bring a green renewal to Tamriel, to teach everyone to live in harmony with nature. Others fear a green scourge, when nature runs amok, and the tyranny of Druids takes hold.
Which interpretation do you think is correct? Correct interpretation.
I think the dream is a metaphor. Kasserine was reminding us of where we came from. The day he describes will never come, but we should lead our lives as if it's close at hand. Make the right choices, do the right things. That's how I see it.
According to the prophecy, how would this green scourge come about?
Hard to say. So much is open to interpretation. I think it warns of a usurper who claims the kingship by force and treachery. It may be related to the end of Kasserine's rule. I found one reference to an all-weather death cult active at that time.
Tell me about the Druid King.
Kasserine was the last of the Druid Kings. In an age long past, he led our people from High Rock to Galen. They hoped to find a land where Druids could live in peace and follow Ifre's teachings as they understood them.
Why was Kasserine the last Druid King?
He chose no successor before he died. Instead, Kasserine recognized the 3 circles and told them to govern themselves, together, in peace. And so the Drafa, the Council of Druids, came into existence. The Drafa has guided us ever since.
Okay.
The day is upon us. The Dreyfa must crown a new Druid king.
Perhaps. But you have no right to claim the sacred seeds by force.
You hide your seeds and keep the sower of Kassarain's dream for yourself. You declare this war, not the Firesong.
No Druid King can be crowned until the Circles are united. The Telling Stone is quite clear.
This Dreyfa is a sham. If I must burn away the old to reveal the new, so be it!
I'll go after him. Teach these sea snakes a lesson, mate. Help you from all the island safe.
Thank you, Mainlander. Now, go help Laurel and Stefan.
I'll keep watch here. Flee, Laurel! Save yourself! Prepare to meet death!
Mainlanders in foreign affairs. Deal with them, Brenna. You defeated my champion. Tell Count Mornard to stay out of this, or his son's life is forfeit.
The Elder Tide will make Orlaith answer for this outrage.
She has young Stefan. We must tread carefully.
Ooh, ooh.
Spirits of the earth, help repair these vents. Another vent sealed! Ifray, lend me your strength. Quell this burn! Great work, my friend. Now, let me seal this. Too much! I can't hold it! The evil has broken through! Kill the monster, or all hope is lost! Well done! Now your chance! I have sealed the fissure for good! Great work. But questions still remain. I shall return to my order and report all that has happened. Until we meet again.
New one.
can't believe the Firesong betrayed us. How will that bring the circles together?
The
Gotta save it.
Firesong
One is.
And now my son is in their clutches? We should have left these foolish druids to their squabbles.
Ignoring someone doesn't mean they'll ignore you. We need the Elder Tide and the Stone Lord to meet this threat and save your son.
Dulef tells me you played no small part in repelling the Dread Sails and foiling an attack on the Druid Council, mercenary. Has the Firesong Circle truly made an alliance with the hated Sea Elves?
The Dreadsails are helping the Firesong get the sacred seeds from the other druid circles.
All this trouble over druidic nonsense? And it led to the deaths of 4 archdruids? Unbelievable! But I wouldn't expect Sea Elf pirates to bother with an alliance that doesn't pay in plunder. What does Sea Lord Nalos get out of all this?
Archdruid Orleth promised to grant him a stronghold on Galen, according to orders we found.
Typical. A druid who doesn't believe in property generously giving away something that doesn't belong to her. When last I looked, I ruled Galen. Did Archdruid Orlaith say what she wants from me as a price for keeping my son alive?
Archdruid Orleth wants House Monard to stay out of her way while she claims the sacred seeds.
I had no interest in druid quarrels until she threatened my son. Bah! Stefan warned me something dangerous was afoot. I should have listened. Here. House Monard always pays its debts. There's more to come if you continue to aid us, mercenary.
Really, Sauce? Really? You really ripped off Game of Thrones. Whatever. Okay.
I refuse to let Galen's enemies dictate my actions. Yet I dare not move directly against the Firesong Circle or their Dreadsail's friends, as long as they're holding Stefan hostage. What say you, mercenary? Ready to earn some more House Monard gold?
What do you need me to do, Count Monarch?
I don't trust Archdruid Orlaith to spare my son, even if she gets everything she wants. I will instruct my knights to stand down. Let her think I am paralyzed by this threat. Meanwhile, we secretly work to save Stefan from the Firesong.
What do you have in mind?
While Archdruid Orlaith sees my knights doing what she demanded, nothing. I want you to find Stefan and set him free. Dulef says the Stone Law and Elder Tide Archdruids are here in the city. Get them to tell you where Stefan is being held.
I'll talk to the Archdruids and find Sir Stefan.
I'm counting on you, mercenary. Save my son, and you can name your price. Dulef says Revol and Elec are by the bridge east of Vastir. Talk to them. They know parts of Galen no one else has even seen. They must have an idea where to find Stefan.
Would the Firesong take Sir Stefan out of the island?
While the Firesong call Ifilon home, I suspect Orlaith will keep him close until she acquires the seeds from the other druid circles. He could be on a Dreadsail ship, but I doubt the Firesong would trust their allies with such precious cargo.
You don't seem to have a lot of respect for the druids.
Respect? Perhaps not. But I left them mostly alone to practice their ancient religion. My biggest problem with them, before the current crisis, was their insistence to hold on to the past. Bretons need to embrace modern ways if we're going to thrive.
Has House Monard always ruled Galen?
Yes, but we used to control so much more. My father was the Duke of the Sisters. When he supported King Rancer in his war against the High King, Emmerich took the ducal title and awarded it to House Dufort. An unjust and harsh penalty, in my opinion.
Why did you ignore Sir Stefan's warnings about trouble among druid circles?
A hard question, but a fair one. My house has always found it wiser to let the druids take care of their own affairs. Most of them dislike us as it is. Imagine the resentment if Mornards took sides in all their petty disputes.
Sir Stefan seems very involved with druids.
I blame his mother. Visel took an interest in druid teachings when she came to Galen. She shared that interest with our son. When Visel died, well, I could not forbid something Stefan had shared with his mother.
Okay.
No, Laurel. Archdruid Orlaith demanded the nature spirit too. You must find free and keep them safe.
But Stefan is in danger. I have to... What's that?
Mount Firesong stirs. Archdruid Orlaith and his circle ignore their duties.
First Twin, then Dreyfordell. My circle takes pride in protecting what we love. War has come to Galen, but we have few warriors left to fight it. How could Archdruid Orlaith side with those pirates against her own people?
Count Monard sent me to ask if you have any idea where Firesong might be holding Sir Stefan.
Are you suggesting that the Eldertide have anything to do with the treachery of the Firesong, outsider?
No, but if you know anything that can help me find Sir Stefan, you need to tell me.
One of our druids was captured in the attack on Tuin. I've had scouts searching all over for her, and they tracked the dread sails to Castle Tournaire. It's a ruined keep on Galen's northwest shore.
And what aren't you telling me, Archdruid?
The keep is built over an old Eldertide village. A cave at the foot of the bluffs leads to the castle's dungeons. I think they're holding Druid Nerea there, as well as Sir Stefan. And I had Nerea hide our seed there before the place was seized.
I'll try to rescue all of them, Druid Nerea and the Sacred Seed and Sir Stefan.
I am trusting you, outsider. Rescue Druid Nerea and keep the Sacred Seed away from Archdruid Orlaith. Accomplish this, and the Eldertide Circle will not forget it. Remember, Castle Tournaire on the northwest coast.
Where exactly did Druid Nerea hide the Eldertide Seed?
I do not know. I did not have a chance to speak with her after she returned from Castle Tournaire. And then, our village was attacked. I know Nerea, though. She did as I asked. I am sure of it.
I remember Druid Nerea from Suncleft Grotto. Sea Lord Nylos wanted her to lead him to something.
The sacred seed. It's the relic they seek. I know how you helped the druids at our village. Nerea will resist, but Sea Lord Nalos will break her eventually. I would join you, Mainlander, but my injuries will only slow you down.
What can you tell me about Castle Tonier?
Ages ago, a Breton coin baron decided he liked the spot. He built his keep on top of an ancient elder tide. My folk lacked the strength to stop him, but we never forgot the insult.
What became of the coin baron?
A few seasons later, an elder tide druid found the cave passage I told you about. He killed the coin baron in his bedchamber. The same thing happened to the next lord who claimed the castle. The place was eventually abandoned, and it fell into ruin.
Okay.
Laurel blames herself for Stefan's capture. He is dear to her, and to me. I tutored them both when they were young. Thank you again for defending us at the Drafer. I just wish we'd been able to save all the Archdruids and not just Alec and I.
Archdruid electing Sir Stephan is at Castle Tonier, and the Elder Tide seat is there too.
The trust of the Elder Tide isn't easy to earn. Alec would not reveal the hiding place of the seed unless he... Will you truly attempt to rescue Sir Stephan and recover the Elder Tide seed?
How are you after the attack of Trail of Del?
Thanks to you and Dulev, I wasn't harmed. My fellow Archdruids weren't so fortunate. Still, we moved our sacred seed to a new location, known only to a few of the Stone Lore, and I'm sending Laurel to keep Free safe. I pray it's enough.
Why is Archdruid Orleth doing all this?
Archdruid Orlaith believes in a literal interpretation of the dream of Kasserine. She sees the signs of the season as proof that the prophecy is upon us. That's why she seeks to gather all three sacred seeds, and why she wants Free.
And you don't believe in that interpretation?
Mount Firesong has certainly grown more active recently, but Free only awakened due to the actions of the Firesong. Can one force a prophecy to come to pass? Still, I have a terrible feeling that Orlaith knows something we don't. That concerns me.
Tell me about Mount Firesong.
Mount Firesong rises above Ifelon, but its roots extend throughout the archipelago. It gives the islands their hot springs and steam vents, and usually these are curiosities, not particularly dangerous, but this recent activity is concerning.
Ifelon is the Firesong Island, right?
The island is sacred to all druids, but yes, the Firesong call it home. The Circle's ancient duty is to calm the spirit of the volcano when it grows restless, yet the mountain grows angrier. I wonder if the Firesong can contain it. Or want to.
Will Mount Firesong erupt?
The volcano is erupting already. Lava vents long dormant on Galen and High Isle now flow with molten magma. The last time the volcano erupted, it caused terrible damage to the islands. Thousands of lives were lost. I pray it doesn't reach that level.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, there.
We meet again, mercenary. I expected as much. If you're about to walk up and bang on the front gate, let me stop you right here. The ruins are full of dread sails. You'll never get in that way. Sea Lord Nalos seems to be mustering his forces for something big.
Are you spying on the thread sails?
Sea Lord Nalos locked up 3 of my crew. I'm going to free them and kill the bastard. Unfortunately, the dread sails are here in greater numbers than I anticipated. Which makes me wonder how you plan to rescue the lordling they have in there.
You know for sure that Sir Stefan is in the keep.
I saw Nalos and some Firesong druids arrive with a captive noble in Monard colors. The druids left shortly after, but their prisoner stayed behind. Now you're here. Not hard to put wind and wave together. So what's your plan?
Archdruid Elic told me about the secret entrance to the dungeons. I'll sneak in.
A foolhardy rescue attempt? Perfect. Just the diversion I need. That should give me the chance to find my crewmates and confront Sea Lord Nalos. Take your secret path. I'll find another way in. We'll hit them from 2 directions.
All right, maybe I'll see you inside.
If you're heading for the dungeons, I'll scale the walls while you're clattering around downstairs. Once I free my crewmates, I'll see if I can find that sea snake Nalos. You know, this might actually work.
Tell me about your vendetta against Sea Lord Nalos.
He's a traitor and a murderer. The Gilded Blades used to lead the Dreadsails fleet. We were loyal to King Orgnum and the Piandonian Armada, but Nalos was not satisfied with that. He challenged my brother Theresa for leadership.
What happened?
Nalos won by using a poisoned blade. Then he promised the Dreadsails vast riches if they forswore their oaths to King Orgnum and followed him into exile. A coward and a traitor. I will see him dead at my feet. I swear it.
Have you seen an elder tide druid captive here?
Seen? No. But I've overheard some of the sentries talking about a druid they're holding somewhere in the castle. Maybe even the same one Nalos took from Suncleft Grotto. Aha! You think that relic he's looking for might be here too?
I don't know for certain.
Keep your little secrets then. I don't have any interest in druids or their sacred relics. But if I find something that belongs to them, I'll be happy to turn it over. For a suitable finder's fee, of course.
Think now they ripped Lord of the Rings, but whatever. You said Sea Lord Nalos is planning something big.
Many of the crews I've seen around here are new to the Dreadsail's fleet. I think Sea Lord Nalos is hiring on every band of murderous scum with an itch for plunder he can find. I wonder what he's offering them.
But Sea Lord Nalos' target then?
Pirates don't gather in massive fleets unless the Sea Lord plans to descend on a large, well-defended port. The only one on Galen is Vastir. It's just a question of when and how Nalos chooses to launch his attack.
Okay.
The Elder Tide Druid broke, as I knew she would.
Yes, Caesar. Are we finished with her?
Keep her alive until we have the
Freaking
relic in
kidding
hand.
me.
By the green, how did you find me, friend? No, I don't care. I'm just glad you're here. Your timing is excellent. I'm not sure I could endure another round of my jailer's torture.
They are torturing you?
Dreadsail interrogation tactics aren't subtle. They pressed me for information about Vastir, defenses, weaknesses, those sorts of things. Sea Lord Nalos obviously has ambitions in Galen beyond the bargain he made with the Firesong Circle.
How do I get you out of this cell?
Not easily. This lock has some sort of arcane reinforcement. You won't be able to pick it. We need the jailer's key. He's a fearsome brute called Goriad. His chambers are across the hall to the east. That's how he comes and goes, at least.
He carries the key on his person.
He might. Or it might be stored somewhere in his chambers. Get the key however you can, but I'll shed no tears if you dispatch Goriad.
Oh, I know exactly how.
What's this? Rats skulking in our shadows. I'll chop you up and think what's left of the shark!
return. And with the key, I hope. Good. Now let me out of this cell, friend. And we'll figure out our next move. Thank you. Now let us speak without the bars between us. Oh, it feels good to be out of that cell. I heard quite a commotion earlier. Something about heads and traitors and kings. Was that your work?
Captain Siravan is here. She's going after Sea Lord Nalas while I'm rescuing you.
The sea elf that hunts others of her kind. Banneret Court told me about Suncleft Cove. An unlikely ally. I don't mean to complicate things, but there's another prisoner. An Eldertide druid named Nerea. We must rescue her as well.
Archdruid Elik told Naraya to hide the Eldertide seed in these ruins.
Of course. That explains much. Sea Lord Nalos wants to get the seed for the Firesong. Obviously, we can't let him have it. Nor can we leave Nerea to the cruelty of the Dreadsails. They've been interrogating her for hours.
I overheard Sea Lord Nalas. He learned where the seed is hidden.
Then we must rescue Nerea and get her to tell us how to find the seed. We need to retrieve it before Sea Lord Nalos. Come, friend. The interrogation chamber is through the door to the north.
All right, let's go.
The seed. They're after the Eldertide seed. You and Sir Stefan are too late. I was weak. I told the Dreadsails about my circle's most guarded secret. Leave me behind and stop them before they escape with the Eldertide relic.
Archdruid Elik asked me to find you and recover the Eldertide seed.
The Archdruid sent you? Then perhaps there's still hope. I hid the seed in an ancient Eldertide shrine below the castle. But Sea Lord Nalos forced me to tell him how to find it. If only I'd been a little stronger.
We can still stop Sea Lord Nalos. Where is the shrine?
There's an ancient tree in the castle's upper courtyard. The door to the shrine lies hidden within its roots. Captain Uldis heads there as we speak. Please, don't let the Sea Elves take the sacred seed.
I'll find the shrine and retrieve the Eldertide seed.
Go ahead, Mainlander. Look for the ancient tree in the upper courtyard. I just need a moment to catch my breath, and then I'll be right behind you.
Tell me about the Eldertide shrine.
This old keep stands above a pristine cavern, forgotten by all but the druids of my circle. After the lords of Tenair abandoned their castle, we reclaimed our ancient shrine. It serves as a secret meeting place and refuge when the need arises.
Why did you hide the sacred seed here?
When Archdruid Orlaith demanded our seed, we decided it was no longer safe in Tuin. Alec told me to take the seed and hide it. This was the most secret place I could think of. I didn't know the Dreadsails were coming, though.
Have you seen any other prisoners here?
Yes, there are sea elves held in the castle above. Traitors or outcasts among their own kind, I guess. I saw them once or twice when I was taken for questioning, but I didn't get a chance to speak with them.
Do you know where they are?
Sea Lord Nalos kept me in the dungeons. I'm sure he isn't holding any sea elf prisoners down here.
So they must be elsewhere in the castle. One of the old towers, perhaps.
Okay.
I'll stay with Nerea while you clear the way. We'll join you in the courtyard.
Say this as clearing.
Up here! Captain Alden is... The door to the shrine is hidden in those rooms.
What the color? There's no way to find Firabane's blade in my back. Cat it. The seed must be here somewhere.
I expected more, mainlander. Deal with you, I'll bring the druid her relic.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o.
We can avoid the dread sails by using the back exit.
Take the seed to... Look out! Behind us!
Calm yourself. I am Captain Siravane of the Gilded Blades. Sea Lord Nalos escaped me, curse his eyes. I learned two things you should know. The Firesong also seek the Stone Law relic, and Nalos plans to attack Vastir soon.
I appreciate the warning. Let's continue this outside.
Okay.
Warning. The dread sails are coming for Vastir. Well, my plan almost worked. And you did your part. Even rescued the Lordling and the Druid, I see. Sea Lord Nalos may have escaped my blade again, but I got my crew members back. Better than a leak in the hold, I suppose.
Can you tell us anything else about Sea Lord Nalos and his plan to attack Vaster?
Nothing more to tell. He's got a massive fleet and it's going to sail straight for Vastir. He's just waiting for the Firesong to provide their support. That won't come until they get the Stone Law relic. At least that's what Nalos indicated.
And what are you going to do?
Gather more of the Gilded Blades from wherever Nalos stashed them. Then wait for another chance to kill the bastard. Who knows? Maybe I'll come to Vastir, since I know Nalos will be there. As long as we share an enemy, I'm on your side.
Thanks for giving us the warning.
Shouldn't you take that relic someplace safe? Everyone seems rather concerned about the silly old things.
Any idea what Sea Lord Nalos wants with Vastir?
It's the richest port on Galen, overflowing with plunder. Any pirate lord would gladly sack it if they thought they stood a chance. With the power of the Firesong at his side, Sea Lord Nalos believes he can succeed. He also has a higher ambition.
A higher ambition?
Nalos wants to be king. Once he captures Vastir, he plans to make it his throne. A large port with stout defenses would give him an island kingdom to call his own. And the power to defy King Orgnum and all the fleets of Piandonia.
Why is Sea Lord Nalos defying his king?
Because he's a disloyal bastard. The warships and warriors Sea Lord Nalos plans to use to further his own ambitions belong to King Orgnum. They're not his to command, nor is Galen his to rule. I'm here to deliver the king's justice.
Where are the rest of the Gilded Flames?
What? You think I need more than these two? Well, you're not wrong. These are two of my officers, Bellerin, first mate of the Mad Maiden, and Kovacs, our quartermaster. Sea Lord Nalos imprisoned them because they were loyal to me.
So what about the rest of the Gilded Flames?
They're scattered throughout the Dreadsail's fleet, forced to obey Nalos because they think I abandoned them. But once word gets around that I'm ready to challenge Sea Lord Nalos, they'll return to my side. Then the Mad Maiden will sail again.
Okay. Bye.
Mainlander? Come, tell me what happened at Castle Tenair. Nerea tells me you saved her from the dread sails at Castle Tenair, and that you recovered the sacred seed of our circle. Is this true?
Yes. Here's your sacred seed.
I can hardly believe it. Too many Eldertide fell to Firesong treachery and Dreadsail's blades. I was sure we had lost our sacred seed as well. I'll hold on to this for now. If Archdruid Orlaith wants the seed, she can pry it from my dead hands.
The Dreadsails plan to attack Vastier. The seed might not be safe here.
Then we'll give them a fight. The Breton lords and I have our differences, but they build mighty walls. The Eldertide will help defend them. You have my word. Oh, young Sir Stefan wants to speak with you. He said to find him at Castle Mornard.
I'll go see Stefan.
Count Mornard and his son are making plans in the throne room, and Sir Stefan wants you there. You should go.
What's the significance of the Eldertide seed?
All seeds are a promise, Mainlander. A potential still to come. This seed was a gift from the last Druid King, entrusted to the Eldertide Circle countless ages ago. As long as we guard it, the dream of Kasserine lives. I will not let Orlaith take it.
Druid Laurel told me the seeds are only symbols with no real power.
Can you tear down a castle with this seed? No. But symbols have the power we give them. With our seed, the Firesong could destroy the dream of Kasserine. Show me the spell or sword that can slay an idea, then we can talk.
What will the Eldertide Circle do now?
We will gather our strength within these great stone walls and prepare for the battle to come. My brothers and sisters are scattered, but we will not bow down to the Firesong or their sea elf allies.
Good for you.
I can't believe the Firesong betrayed us. Attacking the Drake. How will that bring the circles together?
The fire song.
My son is returned. Our celebration is in order.
No, Father. The Dreadsails plan to attack Vastir.
What? Mere pirates can't breach our walls.
Once Archdruid Orlaith finds the Stonelore Seed, the Firesong and the Dreadsails will combine forces and strike. We must prepare. A storm is gathering, friend. But thanks to you, I'm here to meet it instead of languishing in a Dreadsail cell. And we managed to save Druid Nerea and secure the Eldertide Seed. You have proven your worth yet again.
What happens now, Sir Stefan?
Now we make use of the time we have and prepare the city's defenses. Gather allies and do what we can to keep the sacred seeds safe. But no matter what happens, I'm honored to fight by your side. Here, friend. My father wanted you to have this.
Okay.
The Dreadsails think to breach Vastir's walls. Never. But they might have the numbers to overwhelm us, especially with the Firesong at their side. We need more defenders to stand with us.
More defenders? Is that even possible?
By the green, I hope so. The Stonelore and Eldertide druids, they're in as much danger as we are. Perhaps more so because the Firesong want their sacred seeds. We need them to help us defend the city. And that's where you come in.
What do you need me to do?
While I help my father prepare the city's defenses, I want you to find the Archdruids and secure their assistance. In exchange, they'll gain a place to protect their wounded and their seeds. Start with Archdruid Raval of the Stonelore Circle.
I'll talk to Archdruid Raval.
Archdruid Raval is in the Vine District, the Druid section of the city. He should be able to tell you where to find Archdruid Elec once you secure his agreement to help. Meanwhile, I have much to do to prepare the city for the coming assault.
What will you do to make sure Vastir is safe?
Everything in my power. We've never faced an invasion of this scale before, but Vastir isn't defenseless. We have knights, walls, and the advantage of foresight. We can set barricades, prepare traps, and get non-combatants to safety.
Do you think that that will be enough?
No. That's why we need the druids to help defend the walls. Vastir cannot fall to the Dreadsails.
What about Captain Siroven and his and her gilded blades?
That's an intriguing idea. She does seem to be willing to assist us. It was her warning that alerted us to this impending attack. I doubt she'd help us out of the goodness of her heart, however.
Siroven wants to kill Sea Lord Nalos. If he leads the attack, Vastir would provide the opportunity.
And House Mornard would be willing to hire her services. We're not above employing mercenaries, as you well know. The point may be moot, however. We don't know how to get a message to her or even where she's hiding.
Do you really think the Druids will agree to help defend the city?
We can only ask for their aid and hope, my friend. Druids may not be warriors by tradition, but I know they aren't cowards. And they can fight. I've seen what the Eldertide can do, and I know the Stonelore will protect themselves when necessary.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna continue this playthrough video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on next one. Bye.